What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quisballinn, man, and I'm back with another video. And it's starting to get annoying, man. It's starting to get out of pocket. These LeBron haters have become delusional. Listen, I'm not saying that it's not okay to dislike a player or to not think LeBron is the greatest. You don't have to praise this man. But when we can't even be reasonable just because his name is brought up in a discussion, that's when I have to step in. And that's what I'm about to do now. Rashad Mccants makes a fool of himself on Gil's Arena. And by the way, they have a good show over there. This is no shade at that show or what they got going on. Very entertaining. They doing great numbers. And we need more basketball podcasts. I don't get to watch the show every time it comes on, but every time I do get a chance, this guy Rashad Mccants can't stop saying negative things about LeBron James. And look, I'm going to say this again. You don't have to love this guy. You don't have to think LeBron is the GOAT. He doesn't have to be your favorite. But when you can't use logic and reason to articulate your points, I'm done. And so what's leading me to make this video right now is I came across a short little clip on Twitter and it just made me blow my breath. It just made me shake and tremble with a little bit of rage at how insane it was. I was dumbfounded by the lack of logic. Anyway, let me stop BSing. I'm going to play the clip for y'all and then I'm going to come back and I'll see y'all on the other side.
So you respect Reggie Miller's legacy over LeBron's?
Yeah. Yeah. Because Reggie didn't have nowhere near the pieces LeBron had during his journey. And I think that if Reggie would have had those pieces, his legacy would have...
During his journey...
So you respect Reggie Miller's legacy over LeBron's. Now, first of all, if you're an NBA fan, you're a person that's in tune with the NBA, you watch majority of the games, you've been around for a couple of decades, this is an easy answer. You don't have to be a LeBron fan to know who has the greater legacy. But since this is hard for some people, I'm going to break it down in the simplest way I can. And so what I had to do was I actually had to look up the definition of legacy. And I'm going to read it to you guys, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, so I looked it up. Legacy, the long-lasting impact of particular events, actions, etc., that took place in the past or of a person's life. Okay, so we got that. We know what legacy means now. Basically, the long-lasting impact of what a person did. So when you correlate that to the NBA, what would be considered a part of people's legacy, right? Accolades, achievements, accomplishments, right? So let's just right off the bat get this out of the way. Reggie Miller has never won an NBA championship. LeBron has 4. Argument done. It's over. Don't say anything else to me. It's complete right there. Don't you guys remember when we made everything about getting rings? And this was especially popular when LeBron didn't have any. Before he went to Miami, this was the thing. You got to have a ring, no. You can get the numbers, but you got to have the chips. And now that he seems to have built up a few chips, now we're saying we're not respecting him because he left and went to other different teams and whatever. Okay. This is what it's come to. And this is what I talk about with the LeBron haters. It's annoying. And by the way, Reggie Miller had a great career. What is he? 3rd all time in 3-pointers made, 5-time All-Star, all-time leading scorer for the Pacers. I believe he did make it to a finals, but got popped by Kobe and Shaq. So he was no slouch. He was no bum. He was a hooper for real. He's a little bit past my time. I am a 90s baby, but I know about Reggie Miller. He's talked about he does have a great legacy. But when you say that you respect it more than LeBron James, this is blasphemous. My question to you, Rashad Mccants, will be this. How? And I could be tripping. I didn't see the entire context of this podcast, so I don't know how he went on to explain this. I just caught this clip and I had to run over here and break this down. But from me previously listening to him, I know he was continuously hating on LeBron. Now, do we have to run down LeBron James accolades? Do we have to? Do we have to say 6-time all defensive team, 20-time all NBA, all rookie team, 3 all-star MVPs, 4 NBA finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVP awards, 2 Olympic gold medals, 20-time NBA all-star, 4-time NBA champion. He's got a couple new ones too. NBA in-season tournament most valuable player, NBA in-season tournament champion. And how could we leave this one out? The all-time leading scorer in the history of the NBA. And by the way, that includes Reggie Miller. He played in the NBA. So, look, man, it's just a blasphemous statement. It's just a horrible opinion to have. And I don't typically knock people's opinions as long as you can explain them in a way that I can say, okay, I see where you're coming from. But when it's fueled by hate, I can't accept it. At some point, we have to sit down and be logical. In what world is Reggie Miller's legacy better than LeBron James? And I just read to you guys what they both accomplished in their NBA careers. So if you're going to say because LeBron James played for several different teams, that knocks away all he accomplished, we can't talk basketball. It don't matter if you play for just one team. If you don't win a championship with that team, I mean, what are we talking about? And in this conversation, Reggie would at least have one to even get in the door. And even that wouldn't be enough. Hey, man, I'm done. I don't have to explain this no further, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about Rashad Mccants hating on LeBron James again. Nothing new. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit the subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's checking out the videos, man. And hey, I'm out of here. Peace.